Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs they need you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, chosen ones. I gotta be honest with you. It's somebody in your circle. They need you. It's somebody who you were just in a relationship with. They need you. Yes, sir. And it was somebody who was just in your friendship, a job, somebody who you was close to. They need you. Now, let me say this, y'all. This is not necessarily a flex, something that you just want to brag on. They need me. But can I just be real, y'all? It's some people who just simply, they need you, right? And they'll never be the same without you. Yes, sir. Understand that, y'all. It'll never be the same. Okay, and so I want to get into all the signs of how you know they need you. Yes, sir. But before we go forward, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, but make sure you drop in the comments and say they need me. All right. And so the first sign of how you know they need you is going to be this, chosen one. They're going through a lifestyle change. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, chosen ones, they're going through a lifestyle change. So, Reno, what you mean by that? A lifestyle change, right? Let's just give an example. Let's just say that you left a relationship or a relationship that you were just in, right? And y'all was living a certain way, okay? Y'all was living a certain way. Maybe y'all had nice cars, right? Or mediocre cars, right? But it wasn't just terrible cars. They left your life. They're not driving that same way, okay? Maybe y'all was in a nice apartment, okay? It could have been a mediocre apartment, right? Or let's just say a luxury apartment. They left your life or you left their life. They ain't living like that, okay? Y'all used to eat certain things, right? But now they're not eating the same way because you had a lot to do with that. Reno, what are you saying right now? They are going through a lifestyle change. Let's just say y'all used to have fun and fun is subjective, right? Because my fun can be me going to Chuck E. Cheese. Your fun can be you shooting guns at the gun range, right? But let's just say for y'all, what y'all was doing, y'all was having fun, right? And now they have no choice but to live a different way. They can't have that same fun. Why? Because you're not within their life. They need you. So all I'm simply saying is, y'all, they are going through a lifestyle change. Sometimes it's not all about the materialistics. Because as y'all know, food, apartment, car, that's materialistic. But let's just say the type of care that you gave them. These are things that you can't buy. The type of compassion you gave them. The type of kindness you gave them. Y'all follow me? Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'll follow you, Reno, if you following. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. The things that you can't buy, you supply those things. And now they're going through a lifestyle change because you're not there to supply those things. So what does that mean, Reno? They need you. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say they need me. I don't think that people understand how valuable you are. I don't think that people understand how they should be appreciating you. And I don't think that people understand, right, how much that you're worth, okay, whenever you leave their life or whenever you're in their life, right, until you leave. Whenever you leave their lives, that's when people, finally get that light bulb. Like, it's a switch. Like, oh, the whole time I should have been appreciating them. Yes, sir, the whole time I should have been loving them. The whole time it was right here in my face, but now I'm gone. So we live in a society, y'all, where people don't appreciate you until you gone. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't appreciate me until I'm gone. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you won't appreciate me until I'm gone. And so all I'm saying, chosen ones, is this right here. Understand that they are going through a lifestyle change. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their haircut, their hairstyle. You can see it in their weight. They're going through a lifestyle change. Some people go to losing weight. You ain't in their life no more. They need you. These are real facts, y'all. These are real facts. Y'all ever heard of a person saying, oh, that's happy weight? that's happy weight, whether that's a relationship, or you happy on your job, you start gaining weight because you're happy, right? You're eating a little bit more. But when you lose that particular thing, whether that's a job, a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, and if you the one who did wrong, you're going to start losing that weight. That's a lifestyle change. And so I want you to be aware of this first sign, y'all. They need you because they're going through a lifestyle change. And you can see it and you notice it. All right? And so if that first sign resonated with you, drop in the comments and let me know if it resonated, chosen ones. Okay? And so the second sign of how you know they need you is going to be this, y'all. They are searching for another you. Yes, sir. Now, let me say that one louder for the people in the back. Understand this, y'all. They are searching for another you, right? They looking for you everywhere. They going to the club. You ain't over there. They going to school. You ain't over there. They going in all the wrong places. And not only that, but they are searching for you in all the wrong people. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you will never find me. Okay? Understand this, y'all. When people are searching for another you, they're basically trying to find somebody to replace your spot. They're trying to rearrange, okay, what was already orchestrated, but they the ones who messed up. Now, let me say this, y'all. It's okay to make mistakes. Why? Because we are born sinners. Why? Because we all are going to make mistakes anyway because we are imperfect. I don't have problems with mistakes. I have a problem with those who don't want to correct their mistakes. Two different things. Two different things. And so, Reno, what is your point? What you trying to get to me, man? All I'm saying is, y'all, is this right here. It's okay for them to go find happiness elsewhere. But best believe, they were searching for another you in other people. You may see that this particular job trying to find somebody who worked just as hard as you. And they'll never find it. Because why? There's not another you. When I was Ubering, y'all, I met this guy. Forgot his name, but it was cool dude, right? He left me a tip and everything. And he was working as a construction worker. He was building commercial real estate, right? So like he was building schools. He was building hospitals, okay? And he was working for this company. He had been working for him for like 8 years. 9 years. It's a long time. It's almost like a decade. And when he was working for them, he was explaining to me how it was. He was saying, yeah, man, I want to find another job because they don't appreciate me. Sound familiar? He said, they don't appreciate me, man. They want to pay me this. They want to pay me that. They overworking me and underpaying me. Does that sound familiar, y'all? Let me know in the comments. I don't know, right? But he telling me this. I'm like, man, then why you still there? Because I still need a source of income. So they taking advantage of him, right? But that's not the point. The point is this right here. He said, so they tried to low-key replace me. They trying to bring people in, right? Because he done been out there for like a decade. So he got keys to stuff. He know people. His network, criteria is just expanded, right? It's out there. And so he said, yeah, I've been noticing trying to replace me, but guess what? They'll never find another me. Why? Because they ain't going to do what I do. And so the message that I got from that was some people know that they'll never find another you, but just in spite to show you that, I can find another you. And then when they try to do it and it's unsuccessful, they show that they need you in so many different ways. I need you. I'm not going to find nobody that's going to be good to me like how you were. I'm not going to find nobody that's going to do the things that you do. I'm not going to find nobody like that. Now, am I saying it's impossible to find someone? No. To find someone else? No, I'm not saying that. Because it's good people out here every day. Whether that's for a job, a relationship, a marriage, or friendship. There's always good people out here, right? But they don't come overnight. It's that simple as that. They don't come overnight. And so getting back to the point, understand this. They are searching for another you, okay? In all the wrong people. But they're never going to find it because those people are not you, right? Those people are not you. They looking for somebody that has the type of heart that you got. They looking for somebody that has the type of consideration that you got. They looking for the type of person who going to be there for them the way that you was. But they're not going to find that. It don't work like that, y'all. So understand that. They need you. And one clear indication of them needing you is simply this right here, y'all. They're searching for another you. They looking for a duplicate, but it don't exist. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments, y'all, and say it don't exist. Okay? I think people are finding that real hard to believe. They're never going to find another you, period. All right? And so the third sign of how you know they need you, chosen one, is going to be this. They have lost themselves. Ooh, this is a big one, y'all, because a lot of times we fall into this. And I'm not saying that, you have to be chosen or unchosen for this one, because anybody can lose themselves, right? Anybody. Moses even lost himself because he didn't realize who he was. He had been lied to his whole life, right? So anybody can lose themselves. This is not a bad or good thing. It's just about, are you willing to find yourself? That's different, right? Once you understand that you're lost, now what are we going to do to get to the destination? And what are we going to do to figure out who we are? The moment you lose yourself, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just about finding yourself, okay? And so understand this, y'all. They have lost themselves because you was the person who was keeping them on track. You was the person who was putting that work in. You was the person who shed light on every dark situation. It was you. In the moment you left their lives, you left with a piece of them, honestly. And the reason why I say that, y'all, is because if a person lost themselves whenever another individual left their lives, that person was so much of an impact or influence on them to where they don't even understand how to live on their own, or they don't understand how to live without that person. And that's a dangerous place to be in, y'all. That is a dangerous place to be in, okay? And so, Reno, what you saying right now? Listen, that's a clear indication that they need you, right? Anytime you lose yourself, obviously you need that particular thing. It's deeper than a person, y'all. Let's just say I was an alcoholic and I needed a drink every second of the day. I'm happy, I need a drink. I'm sad, I need a drink. I'm depressed, I need a drink. And let's just say the moment I decide to step away from this drink, right, I begin to lose myself. Well, that's a clear indication that I need that alcohol. My body is going to get withdrawals. I'm going to be throwing up. I'm going to be sick. This is how you know when you messed up. The thing that makes you sick, when you don't have it, it makes you sick. That's how you know you messed up, right? I seen this with alcoholics close up, y'all. Okay, I seen this close up with alcoholics, where alcohol literally can give you cirrhosis to the liver if you don't drink, in moderation, right? And I would see when they get sick because they're not drinking the alcohol. Why? They need it. And that's the same thing with you and the other person, that job, whatever that is in your life, they need you, right? They sick without you. They've lost themselves. They don't know where to go. They have no direction. Yes, sir. They don't have no direction. Okay? And so with that being said, y'all, that's a clear indication that they need you. All right? Listen, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments if that last sign is resonating with you. Okay? Drop in the comments and say they need me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say they need me. This is a real thing, y'all. So pay attention to all the signs. All right? And so the fourth sign, chosen one, is going to be this. It's not the same. Okay? Let me say that one more time, louder, for the people in the back. Listen, chosen ones, it's not the same. All right? It's not the same. They don't move the way they used to move. Okay? They don't act the way they used to act. Okay? Listen, it's just not the same. Y'all ever had that favorite auntie or uncle house, right? As a kid, and y'all grew up, you know what I mean? You grew up in that house, or even your own house, right? But you grew up in that house, and then you go visit it like 7, 8, 10, 15, 20 years later. And then you go there, and you just like, man, it's not the same ever since Uncle and, Uncle Bert and Auntie, Tess broke up or got divorced. It just ain't the same no more. It ain't that same love, care, and compassion in the house. It ain't that same type of energy no more. It's just not the same, right? You ever just had that best friend, right? And you used to their mom and their dad being together. And then when you go back over there the next time, you find out they divorced. And you like, man, it just ain't the same no more, man. When when Mr. Robbie was over here with with Miss Sierra, right? It just ain't the same no more. And that's the same thing with y'all. See, since you left their lives, or since they walked out your life, it ain't been the same no more. It ain't the same Betty no more. It ain't the same Susie no more. Yes, sir. No, it ain't the same Jimmy no more. It ain't. It's not the same. And so most time when it's not the same, y'all, you're going to see people, within their actions. You're going to see it in their energy. You're going to see it, throughout the way they maneuver. You're just going to see it on them. It's not the same. They smile ain't the same, right? The eyes ain't the same. The energy ain't the same. Now, for all those who say, Reno, I thought we were supposed to be growing and evolving. Absolutely. You are supposed to grow, evolve, and build every day. So no, typically, you're not going to be the same. But I don't mean it in a growing way. You are supposed to evolve and you are supposed to grow, period. But when I say it's not the same, I mean the same energy, the same vibe, right? The same energy, the same vibe. If I see a person today and the energy is, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And then tomorrow I see them and it's, hey, what's up? That's not the same energy. That's not the same vibe. I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm growing. I've evolved. Oh, so you evolved and grew and forgot about me the next day, right? Oh, okay. No, we not talking about that, y'all. What I'm simply saying is, as you grow and evolve, that's fine. But the energy and the vibe should always be the same. You should always have that same heart. You should always have that same, vibe about yourself. But with them, it's not the same. Why? Because they need you. You're not in their lives no more. All right? It ain't the same thing no more. It just ain't the same, y'all. And so you got to understand the signs when I say that, y'all. Okay? And so the last one, y'all. As a matter of fact, if that resonated, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say, they need me. Yes, sir. If that last sign just resonated with you, chosen one, make sure you drop in the comments and say, they need me. Okay? And so we're going to get to the last one, y'all, which is number 5. And the 5th sign that they need you, it's going to be this, y'all. They are crying for help. Okay? Let me say that one more time, louder, for the people all the way in the back, y'all. They are crying for help. Y'all done seen this. We all done seen this. We seen this with Kanye West, right? And I like the brother. I know it's a lot of people who don't rock with Kanye West because of the things he did and said, the things that, he done said in the community and throughout our culture. I understand that, y'all. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, the brother made some great music. And 2, he's done some great things for our community as well. But I believe that the brother has been crying for help. We've seen it with Tyrese. When he was crying on social media, on site meds, he was crying for help. He needed his daughter. Kanye West needed his mom, okay? Kanye West needed his mom. Tyrese needed his daughter. Reno, what are you saying right now? The person who just left your life, the person life you just walked out of, listen, they're going to cry for help. You may literally see them crying on social media, or you may literally see them crying on the street, right? Or whatever, turning to drugs, crying for help. You can cry for help in different ways too, y'all. You can cry for help in different ways. Like, you may go from just being this person who ain't never did no drugs, never drunk alcohol, none of that. And now here you are, you drink. Here you are, you smoking. But you really crying out for help. You crying for people to help you out. You crying for mama to help you out. You crying for daddy to help you out. You crying, right? You just crying. Okay? And like I said, y'all, it's not always literally crying. Although it can be that. But crying can just simply be you are seeking for attention. Help me. Help me, right? That's simply what it is, y'all. You crying for help. You're going to see the person, right, who you just walked away from, or the person who just walked away from you, the job, whatever the case is, they're going to be crying for help. And a lot of times, y'all, when people cry for help, they just basically seeking attention, y'all. They are seeking attention and they want people to help them out. Because sometimes, y'all, people don't know how to say, hey, I'm going through it. Hey, I'm going through it. Hey, I need some help. And let me say this, y'all, and I got to speak up for my black men. We come from a culture, y'all, where us as black men, we are laughed at. We are shunned upon for sharing our emotions. We are laughed at, shunned upon for showing that we have a sensitive side. But we are diminished. We are, beat up. We are talked about because we don't talk, right? We are slandered, lied on, made seem like we are the problem because we don't talk as much. But when we do talk, now you soft. Now you are emotional, right? And so it's this double standard. So I had to speak up for my black brothers on here, all right? So understand this, y'all. When they are crying for help, that's a clear indication that they need you. So I know people may be watching this video. Well, Reno, is this positive or negative? It depends on the person and it depends on the situation. It depends on the person and it depends on the situation, okay? Because guess what? If a person did you wrong and they're going through these signs, listen, it's all on them. Now, God believes in second chances and we should strive to be more like God, right? But understand this. The things and the signs that they are going through are showing that they need you. This is basically just their karma, period. Now, it also can work on the positive side, right? Let's just say this father or this mother is not in their lives. They want their parent in their lives, and they showing all these signs. They're showing all these signs, but now it's a positive thing because maybe that's going to help get the mom or father back in their lives, right? So on one side, it can act like karma. On the other side, it can be a cure because they're trying to say, look, I need you. I want you in my life. And maybe it can help, right? And so once again, y'all, there's no wrong or right answer to it. All I'm simply saying is, y'all, hey, if it's good, it works out for the good for you. If it's bad, it works out for the bad for you. But understand this right here. These are the signs of how you know they need you, okay? So, hey, y'all take it with a grain of salt. Whatever stuck out to you or whatever, you was able to take and resonate with, hey, utilize it. But understand that these are the signs of how you know they need you. So I couldn't conclude this video out no better than that. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, Fairly Unequal, as well as 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book. Not only that, but y'all make sure y'all check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership, as well as my Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.